Wizards of the West Coast. Tapping out, slinging spells. I hate your deck. Each episode, we highlight a new commander deck that you get to see pop off in a glorious fashion. We show up, sling spells, and have fun. Now meet our players for this episode.
What's up, everyone? It's Lynch from I Hate Your Deck, ready for some more friendly, spicy magic with a pinch of salt. And as always, I love to play paper magic with my friends and my wife.
Aww. Me too. Yeah.
Hey, it's Chrissy. I'm here to play some magic, and I'm back to trample all over these fools.
All these fools.
Okay. Jason, hey, back again. I'm just gonna cascade. That's what we're gonna do, baby.
Cascade all day?
All day.
What are you gonna do about that cascading?
I'll probably pass. What's up, everyone? My name is Ray. I'm back again for another episode of I Hate Your Deck. I'm excited to be back and just play paper magic with my friends.
Let's have our pregame Rule Zero conversation. Today, I'm gonna play Terra, Herald of the Hope. She's from Final Fantasy. She's a human wizard warrior. At the beginning of combat, on your turn, mill 2 cards. Terra gains flying till end of turn. Whenever Terra deals combat damage to a player, you may pay 2 generic. When you do, return target creature card with power 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. So that's what this deck is trying to do. It is mainly filled with almost all creatures that have power 3 or less, so that almost everything can get brought back. The only card that I cannot bring back would be Relic Archangel, because it's a 4/3, but I have Karmic Guide, which is the 2/2 that I can get to get Relic back. So it's mainly about having a lot of weenies, but weenies with cool text that do fun things. And there's some fun tech in there, like hopefully I get Drum Bellower, because Drum Bellower says untap all my creatures on each player's upkeep. So that allows me to have blockers if they come in tapped. It's Mardu fun. Since we now have the Wizards bracket info, let me just tell you the quick things that are of note to their bracket system. So Terra Herald of the Hope has 3 game changers: Drannith Magistrate, Opposition Agent, Underworld Breach. It has 0 mass Lance Denial, 0 extra turns, and 4 tutor cards: Entomb, Buried Alive, Op Agent, and Imperial Recruiter. Even though those are the only things listed, like again, most people usually think the Relivar Karmic Guide Angel is a pretty busted combo. It's a fun deck. It's a winning deck. I like to get out there. You know, hopefully by turn 5, turn 6, I'm doing cool things.
Cool.
Well, as a mom, my brain usually is tired at the end of the night, so it's nice to just be able to get out, swing some creatures, and just kind of stomp, 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 and just get the game quick and over and move on to the next one. I'm playing Marton Stromgald.
Marton?
Marton!
He's a legendary creature, human knight, 1/1. He costs 2 mountains and 2 colorless. Whenever he attacks, other attacking creatures get a +1/+1 until end of turn for each attacking creature other than Marton. When he blocks, other blocking creatures get +1/+1 until end of turn for each blocking creature other than Marton. There's just a lot of double combats. Here, just kind of get out there, start creating lots of creatures, have them all attack, buff them, keep my guy protected, so hopefully he stays out there. The bracket information. It has 1 game changer, which is Jessica's Will, 0 mass land denial, 0 extra turn cards, and it has 2 tutor cards, which are Imperial Recruiter and Urza's Saga. There's a lot of red damage modifiers, and again, a lot of multiple attacks, buffing. Hopefully just get out there and swoop, 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 bye. And also, I'm so tired that when you swing a lot, the math is for the blockers. It's not for me.
That's right.
Because
Math is for blockers.
Hey, yep. So I'm here. I got Susan Foreman. So she's just a mana dork. That's it for this. There's some planeswalk stuff. We're not doing that. Secondary is the War Doctor. So he's Time Lord Doctor. Whenever 1 or more other permanents phase out, and whenever 1 or more other cards are put into exile from anywhere, put a time counter on the War Doctor. Whenever the War Doctor attacks, deals damage equal to the number of time counters on it to any target. If a creature dealt damage this way would die this turn, you exile it instead. So it's more time counters for him. And then the deck itself, just a lot of Cascade fun with beaters with haste, so they can do something once they cascade in. So you're not just, because there's always a problem where you're like, cool, I got all this stuff.
Board wipe.
Your turn. Yeah, right. Yeah, you gotta survive the round. So that should be pretty fun. As far as like the bracket system, it's a 2. There's no tutors, no extra turns, no nothing. Hasn't needed it, you know? So it's pretty consistent.
And what's funny is it's a 2 deck, but like you said, you got some beaters in there.
Yeah.
Like Itali is not is a beater.
Yeah.
But it costs a lot to get Itali. Itali is like what, like 8?
That's not a problem.
You're like, I'm gonna get there. Don't you worry.
Today I'll be playing Temmet, Noctumen's Will. It costs 2 colorless, a white, blue, and a black for a legendary zombie wizard. It has Vigilance and Menace. It's a 4/4, and it says whenever you attack, draw a card, then discard a card. And then it says whenever you draw a card, zombies you control get +1/+1 until end of turn. So this is a upgraded precon, so I have a lot of, the cards that are upgraded are a lot of extra draw spells, things like Heuristic Study, which is one of the game changers I have in my deck, but a lot of it is just zombies from the precon that I thought were pretty cool. So I might play a really cool tutor for a 10-cent zombie, which is kind of the fun of it, which is, you know, some of the zombies are pretty cool, I want to draw a bunch of cards, I want to make a little zombie army, and then I guess we're all kind of doing the same thing. Bunch of dudes swing out, just like Richard Garfield intended. This is what he wanted. My deck is a bracket 3 game changers. I have Vampiric Tutor, Heuristic Study, and Demonic Tutor. And then I have 0 mass land denial cards, 0 extra turn cards, and then 2 tutors are Vampiric and Demonic. Gravecrawler came with the precon. There's no Gravecrawler combos.
Hey everyone, if you can support our channel, consider joining our Patreon. It allows us to keep bringing you awesome content because we'd love to go weekly, but we can't go weekly without your support. And joining our Patreon, you can do a lot of cool things. We're currently running a precon league where we're just playing precons and modifying them with budgets and a certain amount of slots so we can have fun and encourage a fair play. A lot of the veterans are helping some of the newer players on how to swap decks without breaking the bank. Plus, again, you can play Magic with us in our Discord. We play a lot of Magic in the Discord, not just the Precon League. And there's lots of also benefits you can do. You can get our deck list. And again, you get to hang out with us. And look, this guy got in the show because he was a Patreon.
The Patreon that made it.
The patron that made it, who survived and keeps coming back.
Like I fought off all the other Patrons.
You fought them all. You're like, I will stay here. Thanks for helping and support the channel so we can keep making it happen.
I hate your deck.
Let's roll to see who goes first.
5.
Oh, she still beat us in our
Ladies
dices.
first.
Our dice is
Yeah, they kissed.
Ladies first.
true.
Yeah, ladies first. Ray.
Let's.
Where to find these dice? A random coffee shop Ray went to.
One time.
Are you all ready?
I'm ready.
That's the
Been
question.
ready.
Let's
Yeah.
do it.
Ready?
Let's do it.
Okay. Let's do this. Draw for turn. A mountain, and I'll pass.
Draw a command tower. I'll tap that command tower for a reconnaissance. 0. Remove target attacking creature you control from combat and untap it. That creature either deals or receives combat damage this turn. Pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Play an Evolving Wilds, and I'll tap it, crack it, go look for a basic land card. Put in the battlefield tapped, and pass.
All right. Draw up for turn. Play a Stomping Ground. Have it come in tapped.
No loss of life.
Draw for turn. Arena of Glory. It comes in untapped because I control a mountain, and I will pass.
Untap. Draw for turn. I will play also a mountain. Montaña. And I will pass the turn.
Look at us, huh? Just guys being dudes. No tap, upkeep, draw. I'll play a command tower as land for turn. I will tap the command tower for white and the swamp for black, and I will cast a Corpse Knight. It's a 2/2 zombie. Whenever another creature I control enters, each opponent loses a life.
Oh, snap.
Nice and chill. Pass the turn.
Untap. Keep draw. We'll drop a mountain, and then I will cast Susan Foreman.
Both of you turn tours.
Table's yours.
Draw. A Rogue's Passage. And I will tap 3. Cast Krenko, Tin Street, Kingpin. Whenever he attacks, I put a +1 counter on it. Then I create a number of 1/1 red goblin creature tokens equal to Krenko's power.
Krenko's still good.
Yeah, and that would be it for me. I pass.
Untap, draw, play at plains. I will go ahead and do the thing we're here to do. I'll cast Terra, Herald of the Hope. Beginning of combat of your turn, mill 2 cards. She'll gain flying. So let's do that. Go to combat. There's no responses. Soul Partition, not what I want in my graveyard. Goblin Bombardment, not what I want in my graveyard.
Oh.
So
That's what happens when you mill yourself.
Yep. I passed the turn.
I've been there, brother.
I don't like mill. I don't like to be like, no!
Untap, upkeep, draw. I will pay 2 mana, and I'll cast this Demir Signet to make sure I can still function later in the game.
He missed a land drop.
So land drop. I'll move to combat just to... I'll pass.
Okay.
Who hurt you?
Yeah, exactly.
Who hurt you to make you go? I did.
I will remember. I always
I've
remember.
smacked you for lots of damage, and you've hit me for my own dinos. You were there.
I was, yeah.
Yeah.
That was a good game. I'll play Plains. Then I'll cast Map the Frontier, paying 4. Get to search for 2 deserts or basic lands. We're going to get 2 deserts.
Onto the battlefield tapped.
Yep.
That's that Thunder Junction.
Damn. Oh, you
Want to
should
do
say
damage.
yes. Oh, snap.
I didn't hit you for 2.
You didn't hit me for 2. That's true. So we'll just send them both at Mike. When both these deserts, when they enter the battlefield, it deals 1 damage to a target opponent.
Both of me.
Yeah, both.
Got you. 2 deserts to the face.
Yep. And that will be it.
I will untap, draw for turn. I'll play War Room. I'm going to pay 4. And I'm going to cast Kranko Mob Boss.
Oh.
So he's a 3/3 Goblin Warrior. I can tap it, create X/1/1 red Goblin creature tokens where X is the number of goblins you control.
Yeah.
I think it's the first time I've seen both out at the same time with
Yeah.
nothing else on the board.
Just Krankos.
They look like they're really well together. It almost looks like
Yeah.
They're in the same room or something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like they're in the same
glass is-
spot.
yeah.
The windows.
I'm not used to this
They're
art.
hanging.
Yeah.
They're ready to hang. Swing 1 at Jason,
Okay.
which creates a +1. So then I'll add a +1. So that means I create 2 goblins. Okay, so trigger 2 goblins. That's it. I'll pass my turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. Montaña. Go to combat. Mill 2. Creature.
Nice.
Creature.
I love this deck.
Yeah, it's working
This
great.
is, I love your deck.
I don't. I'm not loving that at all.
I don't feel sad.
She's got flying. Chrissy, coming at you for 3 in the air.
Yeah.
Mean.
Skull.
Oh, damn. Hey, whoa.
Because I'm full of metal. At the end of the combat, I use 0 to move a target attacking creature, even though it has dealt damage, because Reconnaissance gets around
Everything.
everything. So Reconnaissance kind of gives it a pseudo-vigilance. So that way I'm able to untap it, but it was still able to do the damage.
Yeah.
That's what makes the old cards great.
Yeah.
I mean,
They're
it says
weird.
war favors the informed.
Yeah.
War favors being formed.
And none of us are informed about how that card
No.
works.
1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, wow.
Just 4?
Wow.
I would like to have 4.
Oh, snap.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards, and I will pass the turn.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Thank goodness. I'll play an Unholy Grotto as land for turn. I wasn't nervous at all about missing that land drop. I'll tap this for black. Now I'll play the Undead Augur. When this creature or another zombie I control dies, I draw a card and lose a life. When this enters, Corpse Knight is going to trigger. You'll all lose 1 life.
All right.
Kill him.
And then... so I'm so
You don't want to
scared.
make any enemies right now?
I did the way the decks work, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's chill right now. There's only 2 goblins, but I've seen Kranko. There's about to be 75 goblins. And I don't want them coming my way.
Kranko.
I know both of them. And then he's like, I have no creatures. And then when that, like, Galta comes out of nowhere and punches me in the face, I'll know. He'll remember.
Or it's Ollie.
Yeah, exactly. Can I hit you for 2 without dying, or is that just...
What do I get out of this? I mean,
But
you can do it. It's fine.
I will remember.
I don't know, friends. That's it. I'll pass it.
It's fine.
I need the blockers, to be honest.
Yeah. Like, I'm never going to get mad at people attacking. That's the game.
Yeah.
Yes.
People don't attack enough. All right,
agree.
play a mountain. So we'll spend... Okay, so we're going to cast Sweet Gum Recluse. It's 2 green, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, so it's a 6. It's a spider. Cascade. So let's do that. It'll give +1/+1 counters to creatures that enter this turn.
Flash, Cascade, and Reach?
Yep.
It's a lot.
Yep. So let's Cascade. 4. Bone Horde. Dracosaur. It is flying. First strike. At the beginning of your upkeep, exile the top 2 cards of your library. You may play them this turn. If you exile the land card this way, create a 3/1 red dinosaur token. If you exile the non-land card, create a treasure token. All right? So bump, that'll come. That enters. Sweet Gum enters. So when Sweet Gum Recluse enters, put 3 +1/+1 counters on each of any number of target creatures that entered the battlefield this turn.
And that entered first because of Cascade.
Yeah.
They each get them.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
It ETBs itself and others.
Nothing with haste. So we got blockers.
We got blockers.
All right.
Everyone had to get their
Untap.
beats in now.
Upkeep, draw.
See, that 8/8 dinosaur is why I didn't hit him for 2. See, now I
Turn
feel...
5. We made it, guys. We're here turn 5. No one's dead.
I'm going to play a Handwear Battlements.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pay 2, and I'm going to cast a Ruby Medallion, which makes my red spells 1 less. I'm going to tap 3 and cast Marton.
Marton!
So moving into combat, I'm going to swing Krenko, Tin Streak, Kingpin at Mike. Whenever he attacks, put a +1 counter on it, and then I create a number of 1/1 red goblin creature tokens equal to Krenko's power. So trigger 3 goblins.
Look at that one. Look at this one.
I know,
What
they're
is
so
that?
cool.
It's like a little
Thank you,
monkey.
Jason.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna swing these two at you.
So I take 3 damage from Krenko.
Yeah.
Want to block?
Moving into my second main, I'm going to tap Krenko my boss, and I'm gonna create 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 goblins.
You're like, yes.
Yeah, this is why you have a million goblins. It's great.
So 7.
Yeah, look at that problem.
Hey, are you scared or is it just me?
So
Don't hit her.
just so you guys know, there's a lot of goblins.
Don't look
I've
down.
kind of lost track, and I'm gonna pass.
I'm going to count.
On your end step, I'm going to cast
Oh, I was like, don't be mean.
and draw for
Don't
turn.
be mean.
I wish I could be mean. Play a mountain. I'm going to tap 3. I'm going to tap 3. I'm going to cast Professional Facebreaker. Ooh. Human Warrior. Whenever one or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, create a treasure token. Plus, I can sack a treasure, exile a top card of your library, and I may play it this turn. I'm going to go to combat. Trance will trigger. I'll mill 2 cards. Not a creature.
Oh my gosh. Have you
It's
gotten
never
none?
been this bad. It's never been this bad.
Is this
This is-
3 turns
Well,
of
like
getting
your fire.
nothing?
This is like the pirate deck I played. This feels. I'm not. It's
Oh
not
my
your
gosh.
fault, but it feels so good.
No! Show people what you can do.
Right now, she's just milling you.
You're just losing cards. It does fly.
She's just fine. Jason's got a big old mouse of reach over there.
I do.
There's just no way
It's well deserved.
for me to do anything with that. I mean, there's no creatures in my bin.
That's crazy.
It doesn't matter. All right, combat. Then am I just not dead if I hit her?
True. I mean, even you block 1, does that help?
Like, if no one can wipe, we're all dead.
Yeah.
So,
Chrissy, coming at you for 3 in the air.
I'll take 3.
Holy shit.
Trigger on the stack, Professional Facebreaker. I'm going to make a treasure because the creature I control deals combat damage to a player. So I now have 3 mana. Other trigger on the stack, I chose not to pay because I have nothing in the bin. But I will, at the cleanup of combat, untap Terra the Hope with Reconnaissance. The BS. Pasta Vizzoli.
I'm going to go to untap, upkeep, draw. I'm going to tap my own Hologrado for colorless and the Demir's Signet to make black-blue. And then I will tap this Swamp for 1 more. And I will cast the enchantment Monastery Siege. When it enters, I choose cons or dragons. I'll read both modes, but I'm going to choose one. Con says, at the beginning of my draw step, I draw an additional card, then discard a card. And dragon says, spells your opponent's cast that target you or permanent you control cost 2 more to cast. I'm going to choose the cons. So, beginning of my draw step, I draw an additional card, then discard a card. Pass the turn.
oh,
And then to you, friend.
all right. So upkeep. Yep. Bone Horde triggers. So exile top 2 cards. Creative Technique. Traxa. So I exile the top 2 cards in my library. I can play them this turn. If there is a land that gets exiled, you get a dinosaur, and if a non-land, then there's a treasure. So I get a treasure.
Oh, okay.
Right.
It's not for each one. It's just
No.
if
It's
you
just
did.
one?
Yeah, you
Okay.
can. So you
Oh,
want.
that was
So
gonna be
you're
my
hoping
question.
to get one of each.
I hear you.
Then draw. We'll play a mountain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 9 now. That's nice.
Should have put more board wipes in the deck. Do you have enough? Do you have board wipes?
I mean, you guys are
I
all
board
playing.
wipes no mana.
You guys are all playing white. No.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
So that's 8. 1, 2, 3,
Board
4,
wipe.
5, 6, 7, 8. Call forth the Tempest. So it's Cascade, Cascade. Call forth the Tempest deals damage to each creature your opponents control equal to the total mana value of other spells you've cast this turn.
8.
You are rude.
Yeah.
You got to pop, and then he just said,
rude.
no, no, no.
I could have like
All right.
done boo.
So first Cascade. Bigger on the inside. So it will enchant a land, an artifact or a land. Enchanted permanent has tap, target player, adds 2 mana of any one color. The next spell they cast this turn has Cascade.
Yeesh.
That's the first one. Second. Oh, okay. It's Golga and Yudara.
Jesus.
When it enters the battlefield, it either gains trample and haste till end of turn, or it can fight a creature, which I won't do. So it'll come in. So this will come in. It'll have the trample and haste. Right. Bigger on the inside should have already gone. We'll put it on a mountain. Right. So now we're going to be doing damage.
But the damage on the stack.
11 damage to every all your guys' stuff.
11
That's
damage
so
to everything.
nasty. You guys got lucky. Be thankful to Jason.
You have no response, right?
No.
I'm gonna
Sadly, no.
respond. I'm gonna pay a black and red for a Plum the Forbidden. As an additional cost to this spell, you may sacrifice one or more creatures. When you do, copy this spell. I'm going to sack both my creatures. So I'll copy the spell twice, Plum the Forbidden Fruit, which will give me 2 copies with the original on the stack. So now we'll resolve the copies. I will draw 1, lose 33, draw another one, go to 32. Now the original will resolve, draw my 3rd card, go to 31. So I lost 3 life, and Plum is now in my graveyard, except for my commander. We'll go to my command zone, not my graveyard. I will still have a treasure. Now we can resolve blowing up the board.
Yeah.
No.
11 damage.
No.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 goblins are sad and a commander.
When my 2 things die, I'm going to get 2 triggers from Undead Augur. So whenever this creature, another zombie I control dies, I'm going to draw a card and lose a life.
So you're drawing 2?
I'm going to draw 2 and lose 2.
Okay.
So we're all in this together.
You shared your goblins to take them back.
did, yeah. You can't let that go crazy.
No, yeah, you can.
No, I know
Yeah, you
you.
can.
You
I wasn't
got
swinging at you.
Not yet. You're gonna run out of.
But it's been forbidden. You're forbidden to fruit your plum.
And you got this hasty guy, and you got these
I
other
did.
big
Oh,
monsters.
yes.
You just
Oh,
wipe
yeah.
the board and smack
Yeah.
the shit out of us.
Yes.
Cool.
All right.
That is the plan.
You spreading the wealth?
I'm
or
just
you
gonna
getting
spread it at you guys.
There you
So,
go.
let's see. So
That's so kind.
it is. So
It
it'll
is.
The chat loves when we kill Ray first.
be 8 at Ray.
Don't kill Ray first.
No,
No,
they
but
get so
I'm
sad.
trying to.
They get really sad.
So it'll be 8 at Ray, 7 at you,
Awesome.
3 at Mike. Look at that.
Well, you can pop the hardest first.
I know.
These are
That's
exiled
what
forever
happens.
now.
Lesson learned.
Yeah, like
Don't
that.
play both Krankos.
Yep. That's the.
Jason just taught me.
You get
'cause
so-
he's the master of goblins. And
It's
boy,
greedy. Like
I-
it's so fun to play
I was
greedy.
greedy.
It's
It was so
fun,
greedy.
But like yeah.
Yeah.
And a Magic player from the 90s who plays from the 90s
I know.
is absolutely going to make you pay for that, especially when he runs your Wart Goblin deck.
There's
I
no
love
protection.
Yeah.
I love them so
I
much.
know.
Table's yours.
Yours? Maybe you
On
can do
top.
something else?
Draw. Play a Maze of Ith.
Where was that a turn ago?
So I'm gonna pay
You're too young for that.
2 and 1. El Turo Survivors.
Good card.
It's a 0/4, trample myriad. As long as it is attacking, it gets a +X/+0, where X is the number of lands defending player controls.
It's rad.
Has the most lands.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
I'm trying to. I haven't gotten
know.
anything.
We
this game.
coming
I'm trying-
back,
Ray's like
y'all.
anywhere.
We coming
You
back.
should have a shirt. Hit him.
Yeah, it is.
Then I'm gonna pay a mountain, and I'll tap Handwear Battlements. And I'll choose to give a creature haste until end of turn. So I'm gonna give this haste.
Okay.
Jason, moving into combat, El Turo Survivors at Jason. Jason, how many lands do you have?
7.
Okay, 7. And then that triggers 2 copies. Ray, how many lands do you have, sir?
I have 3.
Okay, eyeballs going at you. Lynch, how many do you have?
5.
And that 5 is going at you.
Damage,
Damage,
blockers,
blockers, anything?
blocks.
I have no blockers.
1, 2, 3.
All
That's
right.
just to end of turn?
Yeah. Then they.
Yep, and
or
then
it's after
moving.
combat. they
And then
come
after
out.
combat, these guys go away. Can I keep those dice, please? Yeah, that's all I can do. Pass my turn. I
Untap.
pass.
Upkeep, draw. I'm going to play a luxury suite because I still have 2 or more opponents before one of you fuckers does something crazy. All right, so I'm going to tap 3, white, Enduring Innocence, Lifelink, Sheep Glimmer. I don't know how many sheeple they have, but I guess they have this sheep. Lifelink, whenever one or more creatures you control with power 2 or less enter, draw a card. This ability triggers once each turn. When Enduring Innocence dies, if it was a creature returned to the battlefield under its owner's control, it's an enchantment. It's not a creature. So I'm probably casting an enchantment because it's probably going to die to block. I will tap. Key will be the black for a Warren Soul Trader. Unfortunately, not power 2 or less, so it won't trigger the Enduring Innocent. Pay 1 life, sacrifice another creature, create a treasure token. Ray, take it away.
Untap. Upkeep. The Monastery Siege is going to happen, so I'm going to draw for turn, and then I'm going to draw an additional card, and if I do, then I have to discard a card. Play this. Okay, so times are looking real tough on this side of the table. I got less lands than them. I'm going to
That's true.
pay 2.
Which means you'll get less damage.
Pay 2. Sure. Just
So
like I
who's
planned.
winning?
I'm going to tap Unholy Grotto and a Demir's Signet for blue-black. Not how I want. I'm going to cast Brainstorm.
This is gonna save you.
I'm going to draw 3 cards and put 2 cards from my hand on top of my library in any order. 1,
Why do
2,
you gotta be
3.
secret layer on us? Mr. 3 draw brainstorm.
Stop it.
Would you get all lands?
He just grew.
Shut up.
You just drew 5 cards. And you got 0 lands, but I think 40 is the number, man. 36 is not the sweet spot. I think maybe go in between, like 38. I don't know.
Dude, you're getting roasted by my wife right now.
Is
she roasting you?
What's happening right now?
Hey, Ray, that's usually me, so I feel you. I feel you.
Okay, so I have to brainstorm. I gotta put 2 cards from that I drew on top of my library. Again, this is wow. Okay, I'm gonna put this on top of my library. And I'm gonna put this on top of my
Oh my
library.
god. Can you shuffle?
Nope.
Oh,
I would love to. Okay, let's think. What's the most important thing going on right here?
Jason is an issue.
Jason Derulo. Should I?
Well, he's getting more cards that he can exile with this. But this did its thing already from the
That's
ETB.
just- no,
Flying
just-
first strike. 8/8 and exiles 2 things he can cast. That's the worst thing.
Are you gonna swing that at me?
No.
Why- you-
Cool. I like the way you think.
You don't even. He might be
He just
bluffing.
swing it at you.
Well, I guess he did draw. a
Not
lot.
anymore. No.
That was good.
I don't. No. You know what? Only this. I'll send this.
I can.
As long as you're just this.
I can deal with
Just
that.
a little guy. It's a 3/6. Yeah, this needs to go at him. He's got blockers.
Facts.
Oh.
I'll pass a turn.
Yeah.
With my,
Can you
I have
hand
to
it back?
discard the hand size.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god. I'm gonna discard this grave
We just
crawler.
like that.
Untap.
Oh, what?
Upkeep. Get his trigger. Ooh, Contorious Con. And an Ingenuity Engine. That's fun.
2 treasures.
Haven't played a land, so let's do that. Drop a forest.
I could have, if I drew 1 land 4 turns ago, I would have smacked the shit out of someone. But here I am.
Pay. So we'll cast the War Doctor. So there's 2, 3, 4. So the War Doctor, whenever 1 or more other permanents phase out, and whenever 1 or more other cards are put into exile from anywhere, put a time counter on the War Doctor. Whenever the War Doctor attacks, it deals damage equal to the number of time counters on it to any target. If a creature dealt damage this way would die this turn, exile it instead.
Got it.
Next, we're going to cast Contorious Con, right? So this will make the white. This will make 2 red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll spend the treasures. Cast, Con. We got that. So Cascade from the bigger on the inside. Into Hunting Wilds. Search for 2 forests. Put them into play tapped.
Shut
Sure.
the front door.
Keep sending
Why?
your
Just-
Alturdi Survivor.
Oh my
trample.
god. Yeah.
Just don't send your original
Yep.
item. Just send.
No,
Just send.
that's the copies.
So we'll get Temple Garden and Jetmir's Garden.
Come and tap now.
Yeah, they come in tapped. The War Doctor saw some cards get exiled, so he gets that. If you'd like to cut, please. Con comes in. So he's just got a little static ability of whenever I cast a spell from exile, he deals 2 damage to each opponent. I gain 2 life. Got +1 to make a 3/2 white and red spirit token. -3 to discover 4. -6 to exile any number of target cards from my graveyard. Add 1 red mana for every exiled card. Every card you exiled this way, you may play those cards this turn.
So Susan and the War Doctor are a problem, guys.
Susan's fine.
But she's partners with the War Doctor.
Okay, she made the 1 mana. She's the real commander of the deck because she makes that 1
I know,
mana.
she
It's so
keeps
very
making it.
important. Oh my god, it's now it's not. Now it's whatever.
Now it doesn't matter.
No, but
The whole point is to get her out.
yeah, move him for here for a second because he's got Summoning Sickness. We'll move to combat. The dragon at you. Kolga at you. Sweet Gum at you.
Bet. Declare no blocks.
In response, I'm going to tap Maze of Ith, and we will untap
Make you play your cards.
Kogla?
Yeah.
Kolga.
Kolga. Yeah.
Kogla.
Damn.
Damn.
I will take the 3 from your spider.
All right. Before all that, I'll +1 him for a spirit token. Red sleeved card. Spirit token.
3/2.
3/2.
3/2. Oh,
You
yeah,
have
3/2.
one?
Yeah. Then table jars.
All right. Untap. Draw for turn. Oh. Another red source. Yay. So, 1, 2. So I could pay 1 red, and I could exert him, so it gives me 2 red. And then if I use it to cast a creature, it gains haste. So I'll do that. So it gained haste. So it's exerted, which means it doesn't untap on my next turn.
Exactly.
Okay,
Okay,
moving in combat. I'm gonna swing Marton and El Turo at you, Ray.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna do the copies. Jason, how many lands do you have this time now?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh,
Yee.
snap. Lynch, how many do you have?
He has 6.
And you have 3?
I have 3.
Sadly.
You're telling me.
Damage.
No blocks.
Blockers, you guys do the math.
Okay. These get buffed because of Marton, no?
Yeah, and then they all get a buff
yeah.
of 3.
Cool.
So this is a 6, 7?
Mm-hmm. And that's 13.
Yeah.
Yeah, 13, and
nine.
then 9.
I'll block with Kolga and the Spirit.
Okay,
So I'll take 3.
so that one's resolved. I'm going to take this away.
But see, blocking doesn't even matter because they have trample, right?
Yep.
So it's 9 trample and I have 15 life.
Everyone has to die in magic.
No, you're just taking me down a lot.
The goblins aren't here, okay? It's just this one little dude. He's just chilling, hanging
Alright.
out, stomping all
guess-
over you.
I block. Well, I block 1,
So you take 8.
and then I gain 2. So I'm taking 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This dies, and then this comes back as just an enchantment. So it's no longer.
So what,
a
the
creature.
enchantment just means you get to draw a card?
Yep.
Yeah. So we'll just put the little ring on it, so you know that it's not a creature. Inside.
Down, down, down. Okay,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
you did?
How much did you
No,
take?
they're both at you.
Oh, 1 more.
Yeah, one more. So I'm going to tap 1 mountain. I'm going to cast Break Through the Line, cost 1 less because of Ruby Medallion. An enchantment, pay 1 mountain, target creature powered 2 or less gains haste until end of turn and can't be blocked. So, pass.
Jason, can I see your graveyard?
Yeah.
I don't like the way he keeps asking like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't like the way he keeps all sideways.
All right, so you pass.
Yep.
Untap, upkeep, draw. You know, I think the biggest thing my deck needs right now
Oh, this
is
goes away.
a blocker. I've been debating exiling your graveyard, Chrissy, not gonna lie. Do you still have that flyer?
Who, me? Yeah.
Fucking first
Flying
strike,
first strike.
too. Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna tap 5 because my girl only gets flying when she does her thing. I'm gonna cast Revelark, part of the fun little combo of Revelark and Karmic Guide, but I don't have Karmic Guide. So, Revelark, Elemental, cost 5, keynote white. When it leaves the battlefield, return 2 target creature cards with power 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Flyer, which is nice. Does not trigger because it's not power 2. I think I'll play a land. And again, I'm at so low life total that I think I need to go ahead and tap 2, crack the treasure, and cast Necromancy. You may choose to play it as an instant. If you do, bury it at end of turn. I'm playing it as a normal enchantment. When you do play Necromancy, choose target creature card in the graveyard. I'm going to choose Kolga. When Necromancy comes into play, put the creature in plays that were just played. Necromancy becomes a creature enchantment, but that targets the creature. If it leaves play, bury the creature. So basically, Necromancy is now an aura allowing me to have Kolga and Nidaro come in. I put into play, it will ETB. I can have it fight a creature.
You don't lose them,
This is
you
where
just
it
keep
get-
getting
This
them.
is where it gets tough.
so-
It's like, what do I feel like I should kill something. I think I'm going to choose it fights target creature you don't control. Do I hit the Doctor Ray?
I mean, I feel like that's...
There's that. This has reach,
I
if
feel
you
like
care
that-
about that for your flyer.
I'm keeping my flyer for blocker for this. Because
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
that hit me last time for 8.
Yeah, this is gonna... I mean, do you have something to deal with this when he gets around to her too? You keep playing lands.
I know. But I was thinking I have the blocker for that.
I just
Okay.
was over here being quiet.
The reason why I'm not killing this is I feel like that's the only thing that's getting over here.
Yeah.
And I don't have the power to get over there at all right now. So I need to help her. Because I was like, do I kill this to stop at least from them buffing extra? But I'm like, well, man,
It's
I
only
need
one
that
creature,
because
three.
she's the only one stopping him.
Yeah, then I think there's no great targets, but this is probably the best one.
Yeah.
Ideally, you'd want to kill the dragon, but it's too big. So
Let's because I'm worried about the 1 damage killing me of like me getting whatever blocks I do.
Oh, yeah.
Planeswalker.
That-
Can you do
this-
Planeswalker?
Huh?
no, it's a creature.
No,
No,
Oh,
it's
it's just creature.
So Koga will come in. I'll have it fight target creature.
Those do damage.
I will have it fight the Doctor. Nothing else triggers from something.
It's not like
dying.
you can't recast it. I mean, look at all that freaking mana.
Oh no, it costs 6.
Jeez.
I go to combat. You have no flyers currently,
No.
and you just have your 1/1 blocker.
Yep.
But this doesn't have haste, does it?
I think I just need to get life totals lower, so I'm gonna hit your life total for 3 with Warren Soul Trader
At Jason's?
at Jason.
No, I'll just block with Susan.
Okay, Susan goes away. I will use the reconnaissance to then untap my creature.
Okay.
And then I sadly pass the turn to Raymond. Don't call me Ray.
It's not a land.
I think it's almost worse knowing what they are.
It
Draw.
is.
Draw.
Even as a person on the table with you, it's just painful.
Then,
Well, at least now they're in your hands. Maybe the next one you have a better chance.
yeah, I'm going to discard this Crypt Breaker. Okay. I'm spinning the wheel here, gang. I do not want to do this, but I have to. Tap 1, 2, 3. So, black, blue, black. I will cast Thirst for Meaning. I will draw 3 and then discard 2 unless I discard an enchantment card. So I'll draw 1, 2, 3. Oh, baby, we did it.
Yay, Ray!
Then I have to discard 2 cards.
Now you can play Magic.
Yes. This is nice. This is very nice. This is a nice guy. I'm
Oh,
going to
no.
discard this one, and I'm going to discard
What are you discarding?
Ratadrabic of Urborg.
Rat-a-tat.
Rat-a-tat-tat.
Rat-a-tat.
Ratadrabic of...
He's really good, dude. Rat-a-drabic.
I can't.
Oh, he did it, and you can't even do
What
it.
the hell?
That's a problem.
He keeps saying Kolga.
Kagla.
Kogla.
Oh, Kagla.
I almost and I asked Jason.
Kagla. Wow, I've been calling him the wrong name for a couple of years.
Not surprising.
And then I'll discard... Okay, so I discarded Ratadrabic, and I'll discard Cemetery Reaper from Thirst for Meaning. And then I will play
Oh, snap.
a land for a turn, a City of Brass.
That hurts you?
Oh.
This ain't
Only
good at
thing you got.
17 life.
It's the only thing you got.
Brother, we ball. You know what I'm saying? We're good. I just feel a lot better. I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. Go ahead.
All right, untapped.
I feel great. This is
Upkeep, we exile. Hey, Apex Devastator.
Oh my god, you could actually maybe
And a
cast
forest.
your...
So exile from the Bonehorde Dracosaur, Apex Devastator, and a forest. So we get a treasure off the creature. We get a dinosaur.
I thought you were going to blow up that flyer that keeps exiling things.
It didn't come at me.
Yeah.
I said, "Is that coming at me?" He said, "No." I said, "Sure."
I did not.
That turn.
What do you need, a 3/2
He's
dinosaur?
a 3/1.
3-1 dino?
Heck
No.
yeah. Look
Found
at
it.
that.
Dinosaurio.
All right. Play the forest.
Toresuno Dinosaurio. Not the best showing of this deck.
I feel that, brother.
10. All right, cool. So we'll use, this will make 2 green from bigger on the inside. I'll give it to me. It's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Oh, what?
10.
What?
Goodness.
Casting Apex.
Apex Devastator. So lots of fun things are going to happen. So it's got
Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4 cascades?
5 cascades.
Because of
this.
that, because you activated that.
So we're
oh
going to
my
cascade 5
God.
times.
Holy
So we've,
shit.
whenever one do, so we've cast a spell from exile. Everybody takes 2. I get 2.
You only gain 2, you don't gain 6. Okay.
It's not equal to the damage dealt this way.
No,
Oh,
it's just
oh,
every
just-
time I cast a spell from exile. So it's
You do,
going,
okay.
it's
I'm
going
gonna
to do 5 more
die.
times. Yeah, you're going to die.
Oh my God.
he goes, "Yeah, you're gonna die."
Is there something you'd like to do in response?
No.
No? Okay.
That's
so,
Jesus. That's the first one.
Trumpeting Carnosaur. When it enters the battlefield, discover 5. Same thing
Cascade.
as Cascade, except I could choose to put it in my hand, and it's for the value it says.
Oh, so 5. Okay.
Only.
Only.
Right?
So let's see.
Yeah, scary only though. Only 5.
We've also cast him from exile, so you get a trigger of this. So you,
2 life.
yeah, you take 2.
1, 2.
Like,
And you gain 2?
I gain 2.
I'll get yours.
So now we're going to do the discover.
Discover 5.
Hey, Sky Shot.
Is that from Exile too?
Yes.
So I'm going to lose another 2?
Yes.
Alright.
1, 2.
But I'm in response though. I'm going to sack Kolga, losing a life.
Kagla.
I'm going to sack Kagla, losing a life
2 Warren Soul Trader to create a treasure token.
to create a treasure token.
Perfect. Necromancy goes in the grave. You create a treasure token.
So Sky Shroud. Search for 2 forests, put them into play, but not tapped. So we'll do that.
Now I got to lose the other 2, I think.
All right. So we Sky Shroud.
Do you have something to do about his board if it gets to your turn or anything like that? Or
Okay.
yeah, dude.
I mean, I'm dead. Unless he's cascading again.
A bunch, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to respond
Well,
Okay.
I'm saying, do you have?
nothing.
Okay. Okay. Let's just say you survive this turn and it gets to your turn. Do you have something crazy?
Do you have a
No.
board wipe?
Okay. Well, go ahead.
Okay.
Then kill him.
Can you
Okay.
save me?
Not if you're not going to do anything.
All right. So
Well, I mean, I could eventually do things.
Eventually.
Me too.
we clean
Eventually.
up the Sky Shroud back
That
to
was-
Apex.
Yep.
So another thing.
This was the
Hold on. In response with that damage on this deck, I'm going to lose a life, sacking Rel of Archangel. When it leaves the battlefield, I put Professional Facebreaker on because you get to put target creature with power 2 or less from the graveyard. Sadly, this is the first time I don't have any other creatures to put in. A power creature 2, I will then trigger. During Innocence will trigger. I will draw a card, and this only triggers once per turn. So I draw a card. That still won't save me. I will keep my life in my own hands.
Okay.
I will to create a treasure token and die. I have 3 treasures, but it doesn't matter. I die.
You killed yourself?
We need to take our 2
Yes,
from this.
from Contori's.
1, 2. You need to gain 2.
I gain 2. So it's Righteous Confluence. Choose 3. I can choose the same mode more than once. I can put a 2/2 white knight with Vigilance on the battlefield. I can exile an enchantment, or I can gain 5 life.
15 life.
I could if I wanted to, but I'm already gaining a whole bunch of life, so I'm not too worried about that. Exile an enchantment. Exile an enchantment.
I'm going to respond to that.
Go ahead.
I'm going to pay 1 city brass.
Yeah, you're wide open.
I'm going to do it because
Decap him.
it's the right way to do it, but I am still going to get punched in the face. I'm going to cast Black-White. I'm going to cast D-Spark. I'm going to exile target permanent with mana value 4 or greater. I'm going to do it on your Planeswalker.
Okay.
Is that
So
the one
this
that's hurting
goes-
all of you?
Yeah.
This goes exiled. That's how we're losing the 2 life.
Couldn't have saved me before that.
I
That's why
told you
asked
to
if
go
had
after
anything.
I told you to go after the Planeswalker.
I had Underworld Breach in
Instead
my
of
hand.
his
I could
life.
have.
I told you to hit his
Played your
Planeswalker.
sorcery.
2.
Blew up.
Yeah,
Or
two.
exiled.
One more.
Exiled.
Yep. Heard.
Exiled those, and I get one more mode.
I purposely didn't Bajuka Bug anyone. Just so I'm saying. It was in my hand.
At 34, you're way. I'll take the knight.
Okay, 2/2 Knight.
Oh,
Apex Cascade.
Knight.
All right. Maelstrom Colossus.
That has
Mother
Cascade.
Eater. Oh my
This has
god.
Cascade. Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
going to go up 1.
Maelstrom Colossus.
So doesn't that go up?
Yep. Another.
And
So
I've been
Maelstrom
doing life.
gets its own Cascade.
Yep.
Cool. Keeper of Secrets.
First strike haste.
So this thing, it's got First Strike, Haste, Symphony of Pain. Whenever you cast a spell from anywhere other than your hand, Keeper of Secrets deals damage equal to that spell's mana value to target opponent.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, shit.
That's way worse.
Oh my
That
god.
comes in.
Well, at least it's not both,
Sure there.
right? I mean,
And it came in later.
Yeah.
Should have
Look at
gotten
the
rid of the other
bright
one
side.
sooner.
What's crazy? Well, I kind of wanted it to kill you.
he wanted.
Be honest, I wanted you to die.
I mean, it's the
All right.
process of elimination. That's how you play
So
magic.
now we're back down to the Apex.
Okay.
Turn 4?
Yep.
Okay. Bond of Discipline. All right. Cast a spell from anywhere other than my hand. We're going to deal 5 damage to you.
Great. I mean, he
Yeah,
stopped
4,
your.
5.
Are you ready to come to the Phantom Zone?
Then
And like he pointed at you, you were like, I can fool him. Redirect.
If I don't look at him, he won't notice.
tap all
Deflecting.
creatures your opponents control. Creatures you control gain lifelink until end of turn.
Oh, shut the front door.
All right. So now we're back down to Apex for the final Cascade, right? All right. Glissa's Retriever. So we do 6 damage to you.
Boo.
I'm pretty sure you can't respond to me attacking him with the 3/6. So
Yeah, it's
I like how he's gonna kill you with the 3/6.
it's see I said it's the only thing that's gonna
Yeah,
attack
it's
you,
true.
and it has.
It's facts.
It is. True that. True that. The whole
So
time.
He's so honest, damn it.
So Glissa Retriever. It's got haste, toxic 3, can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less. It's got some corrupted stuff. So when it dies, exile it. When you do, return X cards from your graveyard to your hand, or X is the number of opponents who have 3 or more poison counters. That's Apex finally.
Okay.
Bring this ass.
There we go. All right.
Always.
Clean up stuff with summoning sickness.
And then there was combat.
The dinosaur should.
So what's hasty?
These all are available. All of these are
Yeah.
summon.
Yep. Yeah, so then we go to attack step 3 at you. Yeah, then I have to send all 3 of these at you.
Maze
Do
1.
maze
Maze
8,
that.
And then you take
and then
12.
there's 12.
Dang.
Jason.
Jason! His first win
Stinker!
on
You
the show!
stinker!
First win on the show!
Oh, congratulations.
Oh, congratulations.
And now we've learned nobody plays goblins but Jason.
Are they?
Yeah,
No.
there's all your lanes.
What the hell?
Played this deck a lot, and
That
normally,
was really
even if
good.
I don't win, normally
Yeah.
I'm still like recurring a lot of things from the graveyard. I just kept having those
Cascade is some
whiffs.
broken shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking stupid.
I mean, it's like seriously like broken. You don't even have to pay it. You just lay it down and get to play it.
Yep.
pretty fun, actually.
Yeah.
No, you don't need
try
it.
it.
That's fine. No, it's cool.
Maybe I should try it sometime.
Yeah,
I
you
mean, I
want
do
to
like free spells. I like Kalish. She gives me free shit all the time.
It just gets
Free
rough because
is
you don't
good.
always know what
Yeah.
you're going to be casting.
yeah.
So,
I had a board wipe in my hand for forever, but it cost 5.
yeah.
There was a board bounce that cost 5, and I couldn't get to 5 to stop anything.
You still didn't have 5.
Instead, we thought Chrissy
Cascade,
was,
Cascade.
and then the land.
Discover, Cascade, yeah.
Yeah.
Cascade.
I mean, he said when he introduced himself, he was here to Cascade,
Yeah,
Cascade.
he
He did.
Yeah.
He did,
over.
and we learned.
And remember, there was the last time you played with him where you totally stopped.
Oh,
I did.
yeah.
I took you, yes. So.
He knew he was.
Hard.
He got
did.
revenge. He
said
got
it.
revenge
did.
on you.
He did.
He's like,
He
you won't Caravac me this time.
But
Nope.
again, you're still the scariest person. So.
Yeah, you were still scary.
And I've
Chrissy's always
learned
scary.
we don't do 2 Krankos at the same time.
No, now we know.
Well, you know what's funny is if I didn't need the mana, I was gonna totally, after you put them in the graveyard, I was gonna play Bajuka Bach and then
Just
be
like
like, now
exile
you're
it.
really gonna learn. Now they're exiled. But then I always needed the mana because it comes in tapped.
Yeah.
But I had the Bajuka Bog. I think I drew that like turn 1 or turn 2.
It
We
was.
almost got to see this dude really do his thing.
I know.
so
Man,
He was
that
so
was,
close.
oh.
close.
But
Like-
Jason knows what can happen, so
Yeah.
he's like, no,
Well,
no.
This was one of my, I pulled him from a pack in high school and loved this
Oh,
card.
really?
Yeah.
So you said
So
you played
you
him
saw it?
in.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, I love that guy.
Yeah, you said he played him in Standard, right?
Yeah. Yeah, in the 90s.
When Ice Age was standing.
Yeah.
The first time that I ever saw this dude was I was playing in the Discord and a patron was slapping with his stack.
A patron.
And I just saw that and I said, that's something my wife would love.
Thanks
You
for
are
the
just
inspiration.
Yeah, thank
you are just turning creatures sideways and smacking.
Yeah.
What sucks is some of the stuff, there's a lot of like Torbrand or other stuff that does just add the damage too, like add additional 2 damage from a red source, and most of the stuff is usually red sources.
It's funny because this is like maybe 7th time or something I played that deck, and I had all different cards than any of the other times I played.
That's the best. Yeah, I need to put 50 lands in here, maybe.
The Game Changers didn't make any.
They didn't change the game at all.
Didn't change today.
Game change. This was a
The-
1.
the-
None of us got a tutor, right?
Like a 1.
The bracket 2 beat all the bracket 3.
He said he was just got a lot of beaters. He has a lot
no
of beaters.
Justice Will.
No.
I have a Justice
Yeah.
Will.
At the end of the
Get
day,
it?
6 damage is 6 fucking
Yeah.
damage.
Yeah.
This cascading into this, having an 8/8 flyer for all that time, that was fun.
Oh man, that was just.
Well, because
massive.
then I couldn't fight with Kolga. I was like 1 shy of being able to blow it up.
Yep.
So I kept asking to look at your guys' graveyards is because I had necromancy. And
Yeah.
I was like, oh man.
Yeah.
So how
Yeah.
was it to finally get a nice pop-off?
Oh, it's great. It's fun when that happens. Yeah.
It's always fun when the deck pops.
Yeah. It's-
Versus Ray. Ray's like,
I was like, dude, just even a land.
Yeah.
he's like, I'm driving home and I'm crying.
I know.
I'm gonna not be happy driving home.
Oh my
black
god.
Oh, the black colors.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's right, because you create a
Yeah.
black
Yeah, with the
that
Bogart
one.
mob.
Yeah, that's right.
Ray, thanks for coming on the show, Jason. A pleasure as always.
That's enough.
If you guys can help support the show, consider joining the Patreon. It's what allows us to keep making this possible. Plus, if you want a chance to be on the show, you can submit your audition video through our Patreon. That's how he got it.
That's how I did it. I said, my name is Ray and I like to play Magic the Gathering.
And don't forget, we're also running a pre-con league where we're slowly building decks. Each month you have a $5 budget and 5 slots. The budget stacks over time, the slots do not. That way it still keeps it a limited build. It allows new players to come in, not break the bank. You can print or you can play in Mox Field, so don't worry about even owning cards if you don't. I have a how to play Magic online. If you don't know how to play online, whether it's with real cards using a webcam or using a computer and OBS to stream Mox Field so you can play digitally. So we want to see you play Magic in our Discord and our Patreon because we're having fun blasting, and it's great to see the diversity of decks and just sweet people having fun becoming friends. And you know, on Patreon is also another way that you can get access to our deck list. And again, it helps support our channel, so hopefully we can go weekly. So until then, I hate your deck. I loved your deck, but hated it that it snapped me in the face. I love and hate your deck too. And hey, maybe I'll hate your deck. All right, Peace.
Peace.
If you really want to support I Hate Your Deck, there's a lot of ways to help support us. Number one way is through Patreon. Patreon is a great place where you get to join our community. We have a Discord where we play a lot of Magic with our friends, and there's such a community of people from around the world in our Discord. So if you want access to our deck list, do you want to play Magic with a lot of people from all over the world and interact or help brew your decks, the I Hate Your Deck Discord through Patreon will help you get all that done. Hey, if you've been liking I Hate Your Deck, hit the like, subscribe, and ring that bell to get notifications when we have new episodes coming out. And we also have bonus episodes. If you want to see those bonus episodes that were too hot for YouTube, join our Patreon to check that out.
Hey, it's time for the random Patreon shoutouts. I'd like to thank Blaine Diego, Bogdan Zinnia, and Zach Hickson.
If you want a shout out, you need to be a tier 4 or tier 5 patron where we give shout outs. Now, we love all of our patrons, but it's just one of the perks of being a tier 4 or tier 5 patron. Without you patrons, we wouldn't be where we are today, and we wouldn't be able to keep making content. So thank you so much for helping us make this show a reality, and we're really excited to keep bringing you great content for the years to come. I can't wait to be able to bring my son on the channel once he gets old enough, let me tell you.
I Hate Your Deck. Wizards of the West Coast. Tapping out and slinging spells. Wizards of the West Coast. Tapping out and slinging spells. I hate your deck. Wizards of the West Coast. I hate your deck. Wizards of the West Coast. I hate your deck. Join the I Hate Your Deck Patreon exclusive Discord to get the various benefits and be able to play Commander daily with people from around the world in our global community. I Hate Your Deck.